Hi guys, this is Miss Zollmann. Hope you guys are having a great Monday. So far getting back into the swing of things with school. So one thing you might have noticed is that Miss B and I are moving on to social studies. I know when we left before spring break, we were still in science and we still had plenty of science to do. But just talking with her, we feel like it's going to be best to do social studies while we're not actually physically in school, just because of the ease of doing it online, where science, we had a lot of hands-on stuff coming up. So our plan as of right now is to do social studies while we're doing our e-learning, and then when we get back to school, we're going to get right back into science. I know we were getting ready for roller coasters and everyone was excited for that, so we will still be doing that when we get back, but we're going to do some social studies right now. So in Canvas, you might notice the first thing that you'll see on your Unit 4 module is a U.S. Constitution mentor text. It's the exact one I have right here in front of me. I know it's very long. The Constitution is a long document, but this is what we're going to be referring to during these next 2 weeks. You're going to need it to answer some questions. So whenever there's a question about the Constitution, go back to this mentor text, okay? So for today, we are going to be doing an activity that's all about getting to know the Constitution and diving in deep to the Constitution. And so what this is going to look like, every single day you guys are going to have a mission to do. They're all going to be labeled. Obviously today's mission 1, and it's going to have something for you to usually find in the Constitution and to learn about. So before we get started, we just wanted to start with a KWL chart. You know, what do we know about the Constitution? Maybe what do we want to learn before? So in this, there's some directions up top, but you guys are going to start. We've done KWL charts before, but in the K section, it's just, what do you know? What things do you know about the Constitution? Maybe where it came about. You know, when did the Constitution, when was it written? What's in it? You know, whatever you know about the Constitution is going to go in the what do you know section. All right, and then the W, what do I want to know? You know, what do I still need to learn about it? Maybe one thing you can do if you're struggling to get some ideas here, you know, I don't know what I need to learn. Look through this. All right, is there something maybe that you can see that you have no idea and kind of caught your eye? You know, maybe you want to learn a little bit more about that. You know, maybe this section 2, the house. What house? You know, is there a house somewhere? You know, maybe you want to learn more about this, right? That's a good spot to kind of come up with those wonderings. And then when we get through this, we're going to write down what we learned. We're going to add to this. All right, so for today, we just need to have a couple things written down in the no section. I would say probably at least 3 to 5. Same thing with the wonder, 3 to 5 things here. That's probably going to be a good start for us. And then tomorrow we're going to be getting to mission 2. So it's going to kind of be like all the other classes we've been doing. We're going to release something every single day. It's not something that's going to take a lot of time, but over time we're going to get a lot done. So it's going to be really good. So this is just going to be a good way to get you guys started before we start diving in deep into the Constitution. All right, so as always, if you have any questions, just let Miss B or I know, and we'll be quick to answer them. But hopefully, like I said, this is just a good, easy way to start, and then we'll start getting into the nitty-gritty a little bit later. All right, guys? So again, if you have any questions, let us know. All right, bye.